What's up, guys? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike. Got another Bad Batch reaction coming at you. Episode 13. Last week's episode, Crosshair finally gave in and turned and took out his Imperial commander. He had just had enough, and he had gone through that crazy experience. And it's been a long time coming with Crosshair. We've seen little hints of it here and there, but he's basically just done his job up until this point, but now he's finally see Crosshair make the turn, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with him from here. He's still separate from the rest of the crew, so it's still sort of, you know, his own storyline, but we're assuming at some point he's gonna reunite with the rest of the batch, which is gonna be great. It's gonna be great to see Crosshair finally join his brothers again. I hope that is what happens. There's a few other things that have crossed my mind, like Cody, for instance. That one episode that we had with Crosshair and Cody walked off, and it was very sort of unclear whether or not we were ever going to see Cody again or not. They kind of implied with Rampart that Cody went AWOL, and they didn't make it clear whether or not it was like Rampart implying that he had taken Cody out or whether Cody actually went AWOL. So I'd like to see Cody return at some point. That would be great, particularly since now Crosshair has changed, and it was Cody that kind of originally sowed that seed of doubt in Crosshair and really, you know, started his transition there. So anyway, guys, I'm excited to jump into this episode. I've loved the Bad Batch so far. They were going in heavy on some of the cloning stuff and the Zillo Beast, and now we know Omega's a target. Specifically, there's only a few episodes left in the season. I believe there's 16, so that's about, what, 4 episodes left, including this one? So we're gonna have to be making a final turn in terms of storytelling and getting somewhere. So I'm excited to jump in this episode, and let's do it, and we'll talk about it afterward.
The fine art of negotiation.
Looks like we have a deal.
Poison is not typically my drink.
Impressive.
Oh, that's one of those things that they stick on Padme.
If you want to kill me, you'll have to do better than that.
Ooh. Yep, same thing they sticked on Padme. Very poisonous. Nice, Hunter.
You should have brought more muscle than that, Fee.
She did.
Now it's getting interesting.
Bar fight. Nice.
Yes, I am playing against myself. It is the only time this game is a challenge.
Tack. I'm the only person smart enough to play me. Wow, actually completing a mission for once?
Now that was a fun mission.
Omega spends all her time with you three. She needs friends.
We never had such a thing. I do not see the issue.
No kidding.
You were only a kid for like a minute.
Do you have a plan?
You're looking at it.
In that case, you all are coming with me. Head to these coordinates, Brown Eyes.
So she said Omega needs some friends her own age. Who's that gonna be? No? Nice! Oh, cool. This is cool.
Welcome to Pabu, my home away from home. It's a hidden sanctuary of sorts.
That looks like the tree that they got.
The artifact will be stored. It
Yeah.
holds treasures from all over the galaxy.
About time you showed your face around here.
Miss me, Shep?
You got some competition.
There's Omega's friend, girl her age.
What'd you bring this time?
This is Shep Hazard, mayor of Pabu, and his daughter, Liana. Lead the way, Shep. I'll catch up.
All right. What's the conflict gonna be? So far, everything just seems nice and happy.
Gonna put this someplace safe.
Wow.
Cool.
Make yourselves at home.
Love the architecture and the decor and the scenery. It's so cool. Nice.
Not too shabby,
Man.
is it?
The scenery shots in the show are really awesome.
They're called Muñoz. The elders say they've lived here since before Pabu was inhabited.
I have not heard her laugh like
It's like a
that in some
capuchin
time.
monkey.
Pabu has been a safe haven for those forced to flee their homes during the war.
And you're not worried the Empire will show up?
Why would they? We're a remote island with limited resources.
Oh, they'll show up. Sooner or later, they'll show up.
Some come to Pabu looking for a clean slate, a chance to start over. As a father, you couldn't ask for a better place to raise a child.
Okay, they hinting that this could be a permanent place for the Bad Batch?
Something to think about, isn't it?
You're suggesting we all stay on Pabu permanently?
I would. Looks pretty nice.
She seems to like
Empire
it.
wants Omega, though. They're going to be drawing the Empire here. Something bad has to happen.
What's with you? I'm full.
I will note the date and time to commemorate such a momentous occasion.
Wrecker's full.
Hope you saved room for dessert.
I love this place!
Nice. Dude, so cool.
You and your friends can stay as long as you want.
We never stay anywhere for long.
Dude, cool.
Pretty spectacular, right?
They're showing how spectacular this place is so that they can have the Empire come in and destroy it. They wouldn't make this place this beautiful if they weren't gonna light it on fire. Nah, this is too much comfort and happiness for things to not get uneasy. Yep.
Something's coming. We need to...
What was it?
Just a tremor. Let's head in, just to be safe.
Wow, look at that. The water looks so real.
We're headed back to shore now.
I don't think it's over yet. That was not a small tremor.
I believe this island is at risk for a significant sea surge.
If we were at risk, the early warning system would have activated, and
I don't like the sound of that.
Liana and Omega, they're on the water.
I'll grab our ship and get them.
Why aren't we moving?
Water's receding. Oh, that's gonna be a big wave.
We have to keep moving.
Omega?
The wave. Oh, yo.
We're in trouble.
There's a giant wave coming. We're too far out. What do we do?
Keep your locator on and head to shore. I'm on my way.
Oh my god. He's gonna pick him up like last second.
There are too many trying to get through at once. They will not make it before the surge hits.
We can deploy the rescue ladders.
Where?
They line the top of each wall.
Hang on!
Tekken Fee. They're trying to do a little bit of a Tekken Fee thing.
A
Yo. Yo. Bro. Damn. Everybody's alive. That's the good news. Town's probably been destroyed though, right? Oh, shit. Half the island wiped away.
We got everyone out in time. That's what's important.
It will take several rotations to rebuild the damage sustained in Lower Pabu.
Property was destroyed, but my people are resilient.
We could stay and help out with things.
I had the same idea.
Did you now?
But that is, if you don't mind us sticking around for a while.
You would be most welcome.
Okay, so they do want to make this their permanent home, maybe. And if Tech and Fee are getting a little, turning it into a little item there. Omega's got a friend. It makes sense. Okay, interesting episode. Because, I mean, it's standard Bad Batch in the way that, like, oh, everything starts out okay, and then some shit goes down. But this wasn't, like, a mission episode. They were actually just, like, looking to go chill for once. And this place was beautiful. It was amazing. Pabu, they really did an amazing job of creating an environment there. I've been saying it all season that the like scenery shots have been particularly amazing this season, and this was one of the best scenes that they've painted. And when you consider all of the different environments that they've had in Star Wars over the years, all of the different planets, we've seen some fun ones. The closest one that this reminded me of was a little bit of like the Neomos from Endor, which was kind of like Miami kind of. This had that like maybe a little bit of like a Pacific Island, volcanic island, maybe Santorini kind of vibe with all of the like, you know, huts on the island, but too bad it got destroyed. I think they were obviously hinting that like whether or not there's going to be any more Bad Batch after this, I think that there's just 2 seasons of Bad Batch. We'll see, but it would be nice to have them sort of like tie things up at the end and have, you know, if you're going to have a happy ending, it would be nice to have the Bad Batch have a home where they can be permanent residents. And they kind of hinted at that here, that like if the Bad Batch do get to actually settle down, Omega even had the line where she was talking to the girl and she was like, we don't really ever stay anywhere for very long. And she sounded very sad about it. And since she had their, you know, their home on Camino was destroyed and they are literally homeless, it makes perfect sense for them to try and establish a permanent home for the Bad Batch, that like if we do end things off, that we can end it up in a way where like they feel like they're at home. And I was pointing out they were kind of hinting that there was going to be Fee was like almost teasing Tech in a flirtatious way a bunch of times there, where it was like hinting that like Tech and Fee were like, they seem like they're gonna get together in a way. So yeah, I mean, interesting episode. Not necessarily like eventful in terms of connecting to the storyline with Omega, but they did see, I didn't think it was going to be like a natural event like that it was going to be like a tsunami. I thought that it was going to be the Empire showing up and blowing things up and maybe even kidnapping Omega, because if there's really, I think, 3 episodes left now, we have to have the Empire come and get Omega, because they hinted at that storyline that she was, because of the whole cloning situation and wanting to do the Zillo Beast, her genetic material is pretty important, because she's Boba Fett's sister essentially and has the same Jango DNA that he does. Guys, only a few episodes left. The Bad Batch is always fun. I really actually particularly enjoyed the visuals in this episode. Just seeing the different scenery I liked that. I always like that, but I particularly enjoyed it in this episode. Guys, let me know how you thought about this episode in the comments below. If you want to see reactions fully unedited, go over to patreon.com/JediJive. Go check it out. We'll see you in the next reaction. Peace.